HarperCollins presents The Accidental Influencer: How My Need to Get Likes Nearly Ruined My Life. Written and read by Bella Younger. Introduction. In a 2019 study of 2,013 to 38-year-old Americans, over half of the respondents said that they would become an influencer given the opportunity, and 86% would post sponsored content, known as SponCon. I was one of the lucky few who got that chance, and I'm going to tell you why I wouldn't do it again. Although I'd never described myself as an influencer, for the purposes of this book I think it's right to accept that I am. Or at least I was. At my peak, I had almost 150,000 followers, and still I acted like the influencer version of that girl who claims that they're not like other girls, while doing everything that other girls do, including SponCon, personal appearances, gifted stays, and press trips. I wanted to be the Instagram cool girl, the renegade who sat on the sidelines, satirizing the people who really cared. But I really cared. I cared about Instagram a lot. And much like the cool girl who eats junk food while remaining a size 8, and who loves sports, farts essential oils, and is a bit above gossiping, actually, the Instagram cool girl doesn't exist. I thought I could be an influencer without really being an influencer. I thought I could have lots of followers without needing followers. I thought I could monetize my account without selling out. I thought that I was different, that I wasn't like other girls. But I was, and that's why I had to stop. Like a lot of women who grew up in the 90s and the noughties, I was led to believe that I needed to make myself smaller. I was too loud, too emotional, too angry, too big. I drank too much, told too many jokes, knew I was funnier than the boys. By the time I'd reached my mid-20s, I'd had enough. Enough of being presented with new ways to control myself so I could be a nice girl. Enough of being denied opportunities because I didn't fit a specific mold. I was tired of waiting for someone to tell me I was funny. I saw social media as a fast track to success. And for a while, it was. The origins of influence. Who was the original influencer? A cursory Google assures me that it was Shakespeare. But it could also be Andy Warhol, Nancy Mitford, Princess Margaret, or God. It seems ridiculous to compare the people we deem influencers today to people who are undoubtedly icons. But before you could fill your feed with identikit women in luxe athleisure, icons were influencers, and they could make anything fly off the shelves. The first ever #collab was in 1767 between Wedgwood and the royal family. After Queen Charlotte gave them permission to name their tableware Queensware, their family business turned into a global enterprise, causing Kardashian levels of market domination. No wonder Meghan and Harry left the royal family. They just wanted to put their faces on their own tea towels. Is that too much to ask? As influence has evolved, so has the type of person taking advantage of it. Michael Jordan's Nike collaboration was the Yeezy of his day. Elizabeth Hurley's contract with Estee Lauder made her a vintage Kylie Jenner. Celebrity endorsement hasn't ended, but followers are slowly starting to eclipse the value of fame. When I was at school, there wasn't a single girl who didn't want to be Sienna Miller. She was the face that launched 1,000 coin belts, and she represented everything I wished I was. Naturally beautiful, effortlessly stylish, going out with actual Jude Law. Her influence was potent. Almost overnight, my all-girls boarding school looked like a boho episode of Black Mirror, where the school becomes populated by blonde, backbrush clones, with bad highlights wearing fake Uggs, ratty gilets, and comically enormous belts. We could afford to become bargain bin versions of her with our pocket money. She was the first celebrity who to me seemed within reach. I thought if I met her, we'd definitely be friends. I made it my mission to emulate her casual je ne sais quoi, convinced I was only a gypsy skirt away from an I woke up like this nonchalance that could be bought in Portobello Market. The less I look like I've tried, the better, I told myself, before securing a gladiator belt around my pyjama bottom.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?